Hello, we are Sornia. Thank you for opening your hearts to our messages. We are very grateful for everything that you do. We tell you that every time to keep you staying strong and knowing that what you are doing has an effect on all of us, on you, on us, on the world, and that all is going well. And we are very pleased with the incredible willingness of all of you to do what needs to be done at this time on your planet. And it's very true. We are seeing so much of a shift in frequency and vibration among those who are more, you all that hear this, your frequency and vibration has increased, become brighter, however you understand that. It's finer. It's a finer and higher, if you will, frequency and vibration that you already have. But what is interesting and very pleasing to all of us is that frequency and vibration that you all emanate through your acts of kindness, through your presence, through your thoughts, through your ability to manage these difficult times you are living in. All of that is having a very deep and profound impact in a very positive way on those individuals who are not just starting because they have been for a while, but are feeling the need to understand themselves better in a spiritual way and what their connection is. So, in short, you have truly assisted in activating many in your community, activating the desire and actually the awakening, you call it, to the possibility and the certainty for many that there is more to what they are experiencing than what meets the eye. So they are beginning to connect in a deeper, more meaningful way with their sovereignty, with their own Christ consciousness within themselves, with their own power. In beautiful ways. There are so many who are standing strong, who are becoming less afraid, that they are willing to say what needs to be said. They are speaking their truth, but not in an angry way, in gentle and caring ways, but still being firm and strong in their desire to express themselves at that level of their understanding that they are divine beings. And we're seeing this. We speak of frequency and vibration because that is what we are more attuned to, as you are as well. You are feeling the frequency and vibration. And many of you have been feeling maybe a tug. One moment you feel pulled, and this is what we want to talk about with you today. One moment you may feel that centeredness, that feeling. We don't want to use the word bliss because you may get angry with us, but some of you are actually feeling moments of bliss, joy, and then out of the blue, something will occur that will cause you to feel quite the opposite of that. So it's a type of tug of war that is going on energetically. Once again, you're always subject to these things. You've taken on human form, so you are subject to what all of humanity is experiencing. But what's interesting is how this tug of war that is going on with all of humanity, one moment feeling calm and centered, the next moment feeling the opposite, that manifest each in their own individual ways. This is being felt by everyone, yet those times of calm and centeredness and joy that you are feeling are growing. They're infiltrating more areas in your community. More people are feeling the desire to understand themselves in more meaningful ways. They are seeing through their own physical eyes much of the beauty that's around them that they haven't seen before. And yet, when the heavier emotions come in, they may be pulled over there and spend more time over there experiencing the negative emotions, but they aren't getting as lost. They aren't getting as consumed. Now, this isn't all of humanity, of course, but it is a large portion of humanity. I call them the fence sitters, those who have been not sure which direction to go. They've decided where they're going. They're still like children learning to walk in this new territory of their emotional understanding. They're trying to make sense of it. So if you encounter this in your world with others and you encounter those that are questioning, have that patience to share with them. You will find that these individuals, they will be popping up more because they are seeking those others who can guide them. And that's you that we're talking to. And you know that. We've told you this many times. So what we want to say to you is you have reached a point of expansion that may seem like it's going to plateau in a sense. Don't quite see it that way, but you may be feeling it that way, where you may feel, oh, I'm not learning anything new. I'm stuck. Old stuff is coming up. I have to go and dig around and feel those negative emotions again, etc., etc. That is happening. There's, as we said, there's a tug of war basically going on still within your own emotional bodies, okay? That's what it is. So you'll be still experiencing some of that, but you will be spending more of your awake time in that state of understanding. So those individuals that come to you with their questions, and they will be, you are ready for them, is what we are saying. So we're very pleased because this is what is going to turn the tides even greater. Okay. So the coming period of time that you will be facing, we don't want to say it's going to be difficult. Really try to watch your language in the words that you use. We're trying to do that with the media, or the medium is trying to do that with what we're sharing, just so you know, so that you don't feel that, oh, the coming times are going to be difficult, but you will have experiences or be witness to experiences that may leave you doubting or may leave you troubled, concerned about the course of things. And that's a facade. It really is. This darkness and this heaviness and the negativity is really lessening on your planet all over. It may not look that way, but it is. And that's why we wanted to share this with you today, so that you could know that you're facing your difficulties, you're facing life's challenges with compassion and with caring. And we're not telling you that just to, kind of soothe you a little bit, because things have been rough for a lot of you. We're telling you that so that you can be anchored in what is truth. Okay? This is very important. What is truth? The truth is that you are divine beings connected to Source, God, Creator, again, the divinity that is you, that is in everything, that created you and such, right? That is you. And you are capable of expressing that in human form. What you are experiencing that is difficult and challenging, or what you are witnessing that can seem frightening or present itself in that way, is a facade. It's fake. It's not real. So if you can approach it with that regard that this is not real, that what's real is what I feel in those moments, that I feel that joy, that I feel that bliss, that I feel myself connected to all that is, to source, and you are in that presence, that's real. That's truth. And none of that other stuff is true. It's not true of you. You see, we have been sharing with you how it's important that you understand who you are so that you can dissolve, transmute, however you want to understand it, the energies of the limitations that you have accepted when you came into human form. We've talked about this many times. What we're saying by bringing this up is now that experience and your ability to understand that you are an eternal being in human form, just having a human experience, that will amplify. You must let go of the falsehoods to find truth. You must see what is not true. And by doing that, you free yourself. This is the time that you will begin to understand deeply the chains that have kept you entangled. You see, the emotional body wants to move past its own limitations. In order to do that, understanding must be part of the experience. You cannot just say, I gotta just let it go. Any emotion that holds you back, when someone says, well, just let it go and find forgiveness, it becomes very difficult. Some are able to do it, but most have a process of understanding and the energy of it by experiencing the energy within your own physical form. Nothing new. We're not telling you anything new. But why we're telling you this now is because you might just be experiencing the amplification of those limitations, your limitations, or those that are tied into the human experience of the collective. You might be feeling that already, and it will probably continue on for some time, because that's the next step in your chosen journey of freedom. Remember that you are all looking for freedom for yourselves and for others. Each one that hears this message has something to share with someone or many other individuals. However it comes to you, you don't need to go out and start a charity or build a church. Those things aren't necessary. Let what and who that needs to come to you reveal itself to you, and you respond by understanding your emotional response, whether it be one of joy, laughter, friendship, kinship, or is it one of a limiting emotional experience for you that you are now ready to let go of through understanding. So nothing new, a reminder, but because this is the time that you will be experiencing it to a greater degree than you ever have. We want you to be aware so that you are prepared. As you go through this process, and many of you call it dying to the self, right? Dying to the self. As you go through this process and you choose to understand it and die to that self, you will gain greater footing in your future experiences in a higher vibration. It's just that. But it won't be simple. Never is it? Those emotions, they sure like to make you feel unworthy or angry or upset or cause you to judge yourself or others in harsh ways. And you don't feel good after that. You don't feel good. But look at the power behind that experience. You are, who hear these messages, you are all divine beings, understanding your sovereignty and your divinity. Yet, in spite of that, you still experience the density and intensity and difficulties of the human limiting belief system. So, understanding that you experience it and you have the awareness allows you to be more compassionate and more caring, and also to find solutions for those individuals that you encounter that do not have your experience with what we've just been talking about. Share this with others. Take them under your wing. Each one of you. We're seeing you. We are seeing you. Each one of you can do this. You're stepping into your roles as leaders, as teachers, as healers. So allow yourselves to do that. Give yourselves breaks when you need them, but know that the coming months or time, we don't know, again, a lot depends, that you will be able to dissolve or transmute those energies that have been holding you back. You will be having a lot of assistance. Go for it. Do it. Get it done. It's all foolishness anyway. If you really think about it, it's all foolishness to harbor resentment, to be angry, to feel greedy, to want, to desire in such ways. It really is foolish, isn't it? If you truly know who you are, all of that has held you back, you look at it with different eyes and you say, that was foolish. What's the point? It only causes harm. Share this with others. This planet and all the beings on your planet are in for some surprises. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in a very positive way. And it's much due to the work that all of you have done, are doing, and will continue to do. Because you are dedicated. You have a deep love for humanity. Each one of you chose to give your essence to this reality in order to be present here at this time. You lowered your vibration in order to enter this matrix, this simulation. You went through the valley of forgetfulness in order to come here, to be present for all of those individuals that you will encounter, that you have encountered. You will be there for them. You can use the word sacrifice, but none of you look at it as being a sacrifice, and it's not. It is what you do. So, give yourself some credit. Take breaks when you need them. But no, you come, like everyone, from the divine source that created you. You are flawless. But you are having experiences. And you want to be able to assist others to see that, so all of you leave this matrix, this simulation, this illusion you have been residing in for good. Not for good in the sense you leave it permanently. You will not have to, you don't have to come back. You choose to come into earth reality. But there won't be a need for you to do that because you will have completed your tasks. You will have helped yourself and others. So keep that in mind. Discouragement is normal. That is why we come forth as often as we can to share what we can with you as a way of encouragement. That's pretty much it for us. We love you so much. We are so grateful. We tell you this all the time because it is our truth, and we can't say it enough. We want you to feel it. We send you so much love and blessings. We are done for now. We are Sornia. Goodbye.